Today we're going to practice reading. We'll read the story in 4 different ways. First of all, I want you to listen to me and follow the story with your eyes. Who was the first man in space? A Russian, Yuri Gagarin, was the first person to leave the Earth's atmosphere. He made one orbit of the Earth on the 12th of April, 1961. His vessel was called Vostok 1. This first orbit in space of the Earth took 89 minutes and 34 seconds. Vostok 1 traveled at 28,000 kilometers an hour. 7 years after his spaceflight, Yuri Gagarin died in a crash while he was testing a military jet. Now I'll read the story again, slowly, and I'd like you to read along with me. Who was the first man in space? A Russian, Yuri Gagarin, was the first person to leave the Earth's atmosphere. He made one orbit of the Earth on the 12th of April, 1961. His vessel was called Vostok 1. Well, now it's time for you to try to read the story on your own. We'll run it on the screen for you to read. Try to keep up with the story as it appears on the screen. Ready to be tested? Let's start with a few questions. Just answer right or wrong. Number 1. Gagarin's orbit took place in 1916. Wrong. Number 2. Vostok traveled at 28,000 miles an hour. Well, that was wrong. Gagarin died in 1968. That was right. Number 4. The first orbit took less than an hour. No, that was wrong. Number 5. Gagarin was from Russia. That was right. Now we're going to do something a little more challenging. I'll read the text again, but this time I'll miss out some words. You read along with me and try to fill in the missing words before I say them. Who was the first man in space? A Russian, Yuri Gagarin, was the first person to leave the Earth atmosphere. He made one orbit of the Earth on the 12th of April, 1961. His vessel was called Vostok 1. Well done, I hope. Let's finish with a few words in a speed test. I'm going to show you a number of words on screen, and just for a second or so, you try to see how many you can read. Well, that's all for this lesson. We'll see you again soon.